morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grace Nascimento. I am an English teacher in SMA 1 Kelas Timur. Today I would like to deliver a simple presentation about the use of theory when we get in our school, in college, correlated with the practice in field. Okay, before I start this presentation, I would like to tell you that in English, we know there is four main parts of skills. The first one is listening. Listening is an input, and then the output is speaking. So in here you can see listening is an input. We listen some information, and then we produce speaking as an output. And the third one is reading. Reading also in here as an input, and then we produce the output called writing. So when you stay in college, as students in college, you has a big responsibility to master all of these skills, these four skills, because this is really important when you are be a teacher in senior high school. Why I say that? Because you will stand in front of the class as a role model for all of your students. How can you imagine if you are a teacher and you cannot speak English well? What will your students give an opinion about you? They will think that, oh, our teacher is not good in English, so why we study English? Okay, let's move. After you master this listening, speaking, reading, and writing, you are must to master the skills of teaching, the teaching skills, classroom management, and etc. In here, I would like to tell you that in school will be different. You will find the different situation when you are still in college. In college, you just learn about the theory and that's it. But at school, you need to practice all of that theory. I myself, when I started being a teacher in senior high school, I found many problems. I would like to divide this problem in two parts. The first one is interpersonal problem and the extrapersonal problem that come from outside of the student's self, and then problems which is coming from student's self. The first one is called social problems. Our students will come to school from different social background. Some of them, you see, in here I would like to say that some of our students in our school is multilingual students. They come to school without speaking Bahasa Indonesia, even Bahasa English. They prefer to use their local language as their language for communication. So you can imagine how difficult for me to teach them to speak in English. It's about the multilingual. The second one is they have lower motivation to speak in English. They always say, Miss, why we should learn English? They don't know what is the important, how important English for themselves now and for their future. And the third one is they have no interaction with the English. They don't like English because English is different in reading, different in writing, and different in meaning. So the last one is students themselves think that English is like foreign people. English is something that really new for them. So they are avoid, they are think that English is not necessary for them. Okay. And the second problem is come from the students self. Is students themselves really lazy for learning English. Inside, they don't know the purpose of learning English for themselves. So there are many other problems that I found in school. Another problem is our school is located in the remote area, in the Belu district. So we have really meaning infrastructure, facility for students to help them big spirit and encourage students for learning English. So we just come to school, we just have chair and desk and a book. If we see in Java, students are really connect with the multimedia system, so they will really spirit when they learn English. But in our school, we just use the textbook and really boring for the students. So as a teacher, what are my strategies? The first one is, my strategies is, I try to make my students fall in love first with English. If they fall in love with English, if they like English, it's really easy for them to learn English. And the second one is, I as a teacher must be a role model. So I need to show them how nice, how perfect, how good when someone can speak in English. So if I stand in front of them with the good skill in English, they will try to copy me and help me to conduct this learning and teaching process. And the last one is, I use the psychology theory to help my students. So I try to find one by one of my students to find their problem, and then I with them working together to find the best solution for my students. So my message for you are, as students of English language students in Brawijaya University, I would like to remind you, the first one, you need to really master all of the theory connected to English language. And you also need to develop your skill. Because there is many of the teachers are really smart, but they have low skills for teach the students. So it will be really big problem for you if you don't have a good skill in teaching. And also, you as a man or a woman, young man and young woman, you need to have good outfit, good looking. So when you are teaching senior high school, means that you will teach adults and teenage. So teenage and adults in psychology side, they like to see their teacher that come with fresh face, good looking, good outfit. It will be one of one of the way that can help them encourage their motivation to learn English. So that's all my message, that's all my small presentation, simple presentation for all of you. And thank you very much for your attention, and see you in next video.